Miss Coriano, this is your friend, Miss Margiata, who you say has a big fresh mouth. And you say because she has a big fresh mouth, while she was a passenger in your car, she irritated another driver who damaged your car.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you couldn't get that driver's
License
plate number, so you think she should be responsible for the damage to your car.
Yes, Your Honor.
So tell me how this all came about.
Okay, Your Honor. What happened was I was doing her a favor, and then I took her to a store, and I was dropping her off at her house, and she was taking a long time. She had my door wide open. She was with her baby, and there was a car.
She was taking a long time getting out of your car.
Getting out of my car. She's just like that. She likes to hold people up. And she had my car door wide open. And then there was a car who stopped. He was waiting patiently. And then she aggravated the situation. She cursed him out, yelling out all kind of profanities. And then he decided he was not going to wait. And he ran into my door, bending my door. And he turned the corner, and I was unable to see his license plate.
When you let her out of the car, she was getting out on which side of the car?
The right side.
Is that the traffic side?
It's a one-way street.
So she was getting out the traffic side because she was sitting in the front seat?
She was sitting in the back seat because she had her baby.
Well, if she had gotten out the other side of the car, she wouldn't have been in the traffic lane. Is that right?
Correct, but there was
Don't say but. If you had gotten out of the other side of the car, you wouldn't have been in the traffic lane.
Yes,
so the
but there
door...
was no...
I'm not finished. My mouth is still moving. You pull up, and there's a car parked. You're sitting in the back seat with the baby. Is that right? So you have two choices. Either you get out on the driver's side, which would have put you out of harm's way, along with your baby. You could have opened the door, and you could have spent 20 minutes getting out of the car. You chose to get out on the other side, which is behind the passenger, from passenger seat, and so you left the door open in the traffic lane. Is that right?
That's correct.
Why?
Because there was no room for me to come out on the left side. Okay? First of all, Your Honor, she's always parked. There's a church on the corner of my house that you can't park in front of it. She's always pulled over there to let me out. For some reason, she didn't want to pull over there. And there's a Johnny pump across the street from my mother's house. She could have pulled in over there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. She pulled up where she did. Did you attempt to get out of the other side?
No, I couldn't open the door. How was I going to fit with me and my daughter?
Did you?
No, I didn't.
All right, so you could have.
No, there was no room. I looked, and there was no room for me to open the door.
Is that true?
She did not look.
No, she didn't look at all. Now, you get out of the car.
Okay.
You get out of the car, and you open up the door wide so that you can get out with the baby.
Yes.
Now, you acknowledge here that you cursed at this car that was waiting. Tell me why you cursed at this car that was waiting.
Okay. I was getting out with my daughter, and the blanket fell. Her blanket fell. So I was picking it up, and the man was inching up to me, so I was scared that he was going to just take off. So I said, can't people wait? And he just took off. It wasn't my fault. I have no control of this man's anger.
Just a second. Is that what you said? Can't you wait? Is that what you're telling me that you said?
No, I said a little bit more, but I don't think I could say it on TV.
You can say anything. I've heard everything. Tell me exactly what you said.
I said, can't you wait?
Well, that's different then. Could you please wait a second? I'm just picking up my daughter's blanket.
Yeah, but I was scared for my child and me.
So why didn't you get out the other side?
Because there was no room for me to get out.
Why didn't you say to her, there's no room for me to get out? Could you pull up a little bit so that I can get out the right side of the car?
It was drizzling out. We were in a rush. She wanted to go home because she wanted to find parking in front of her house.
Bölüm, Ertuğrul amcanın evinin önünde yaşanan kaosun hemen ardından başlar. Mukadder'in kapıyı kırmaya çalışmasının yarattığı şok henüz dinmemişken, Aliye Hanım'ın hastaneye kaldırılmasıyla vicdanlar bir kez daha sarsılır. Ertuğrul amca bu kez öfkesini içine gömmek yerine Mukadder'in karşısına dikilir ve onu bir daha bu eve yaklaşmaması için sert sözlerle uyarır. Ancak Mukadder için bu uyarıların hiçbir anlamı yoktur. Onun gözünde herkes torununu elinden almaya çalışan bir düşmandır ve bu takıntı onu giderek daha tehlikeli bir yola sürükler. Aynı saatlerde Cihan, yaşananların ağırlığı altında ezilmektedir. Bir yanda annesinin kontrolsüz öfkesini durduramamanın pişmanlığını yaşarken, Diğer yanda hançeri kaybetme korkusuyla içten içe tükenir. Hançer ise Ertuğrul amcanın evinde yaşananlardan sonra artık geri dönüşü olmayan bir noktaya geldiğini fark eder. İlk kez yalnızca kendisi için değil, oğlu Efehan için de radikal bir karar almanın eşiğine gelir. Bu karar, hançerle Cihan'ı kaçınılmaz bir yüzleşmeye sürükler. Uzun zamandır biriken kırgınlıklar tek tek ortaya dökülür. Hançer, Cihan'ın annesine karşı her defasında susmasının artık sadece kendi hayatını değil çocuklarının geleceğini de tehlikeye attığını haykırır. Cihan ise iki arada kalmanın bedelini ilk kez bu kadar net hisseder. Ama yine de annesine karşı durmayı başaramaz. Tam bu sırada Beren sahneye çıkar. Cihan'a yakın durarak onun zayıflığını fırsata çevirmeye çalışır. Beren'in Cihan'a olan ilgisi artık gizlenemez hale gelir ve bu yakınlık konaktaki herkesin diline düşer. Hançer'in kulağına giden bazı sözler ise onun kalbinde derin bir yara açar. Bu gelişmeler Sıla'nın iştahını kabartır. Çünkü Sıla için hançerle Cihan arasındaki her çatlak yeni bir zaferdir. Bu bölümde Sıla çok daha tehlikeli bir planı devreye sokar ve hançerin annesiyle bağlarını tamamen koparmak için geçmişten gelen bir sırrı ortaya çıkarmaya hazırlanır. Diğer tarafta Esma, köşeye sıkışmışlığın verdiği çaresizlikle büyük bir hata yapar ve Mukadder'in bazı sırlarını yanlış kişiye anlatır. Bu bilgiler hızla yayılır ve Mukadder'in yıllardır kurduğu korku imparatorluğunda ilk ciddi çatlaklar oluşmaya başlar. Ancak Mukadder geri adım atmak yerine daha da saldırganlaşır ve bu kez doğrudan hançeri hedef alır. Amacı onu yalnızlaştırmak ve herkesin gözünde suçlu konumuna düşürmektir. Bölüm ilerledikçe metin sessizliğini bozar ve beklenmedik bir anda Mukadder'in karşısına geçerek artık durması gerektiğini söyler. Bu çıkış konakta yeni cepheleşmelere yol açarken, Mukadder'in kontrolsüzlüğü çevresindeki herkesi korkutmaya başlar. Finalde hançer, kimseye haber vermeden Efehan'la birlikte yeni bir hayata doğru ilk adım atar. Bu hamle Cihan için büyük bir yıkım olur ve onu hayatında ilk kez annesiyle hançer arasında net bir seçim yapmaya zorlar. Mukadder, hançerin gidişini öğrendiğinde gözlerindeki öfke yerini tehlikeli bir kararlılığa bırakır. Artık bu hikayede hiçbir şey eskisi gibi olmayacaktır. Çünkü atılan bu adımlar yalnızca bir sonraki bölümün değil, tüm dizinin kaderini değiştirecektir.